Love's Timed Echo. Chapter 1. A Glimmer in Time. I stared at the photograph, frozen in time before me, as if it could leap off the canvas and dance across the centuries to join me in this sterile museum environment. The man captured within its frame was not just any stranger. His eyes were a mirror image of mine. They held an unmistakable depth I couldn't ignore, as though our souls were intertwined by fate or some cosmic trickery. His name etched on the back. Liam Ryder. It wasn't until that fateful day, hunched over my work table amidst a sea of dusty artifacts and fading light, that he whispered his tale into existence for me. My fingers trailed over the grainy surface as I pulled it from its resting place within a tattered album. Ella Mae Thompson, 1873, penned an elegant script beside him. An eerie coincidence to share my name with this enigmatic figure. Our lives were already intertwined through history's whispers and forgotten tales, the thread of destiny weaved long before our birth or death. The photograph belonged to an exhibit on the American Civil War, yet Liam Ryder was no soldier I could find records of. Intrigue piqued my curiosity. A historian's obsession had taken hold. In pursuit of answers, I combed through archives and tomes, scouring every corner for any mention of him. Days blended together as the photograph consumed me. Liam wasn't just a name or an image. He was a character from another era, yet living in my dreams when the city lights dimmed and day turned into night. His story began like many before him. Born in 1841, a Virginia farm boy with stars in his eyes, fighting for freedom. I found parallels to my own life. Passion fueling both our hearts. Though his was marred by war while mine thrived within academia. A letter arrived unexpectedly from an unknown sender, its contents sending shivers down my spine. Dear Miss Thompson, the eyes you speak of are the gateway to a bond older than we imagined possible. Meet me at midnight in front of Independence Hall. Chapter 2. A Whisper Across Time. Midnight found me standing before the Philadelphia landmark, bathed in moonlight. Shadows danced as a figure emerged from darkness and walked toward me. Liam Ryder himself, his countenance matching the photograph with every wrinkle and crease. Yet, there was no way this was possible. The past had spoken through him. I could feel it in our shared laughter that first night under star-studded skies. Together we explored tales of love and loss as if the ages had blurred. We spoke of dreams and hopes in a symphony of whispers, our connection undeniable. Liam's words painted vivid pictures of a love for poetry and science, a passion for preserving history. My passions mirrored his, yet I'd never shared them with anyone before. One night at Independence Hall led to another, each encounter weaving us closer together. Our love story was one of chance encounters across centuries, echoes that refused to fade as the world changed beyond recognition. It wasn't until a storm tore us apart and Liam vanished into thin air that reality's veil shattered our illusions. In the chaos of rain-soaked streets, he whispered a promise, "I'll find you in every era, my love." The city swallowed him whole. I was left with nothing but his echo and an unshakable conviction. The photograph transformed from mere paper to the doorway that connected us. I found solace within pages, researching time portals or anomalies until sleep became a luxury. My latest discovery revealed Liam's true nature. He was indeed a soldier, fighting for the Union in Gettysburg. In that bloody battle, fate tore him away, his life cut short at 25 by a stray bullet. I clutched my findings like lifelines as sunken eyes stared back from the photograph once more. Liam Ryder and Ella Mae Thompson. Together still despite time's relentless march. Chapter 3. Echoes of Love. I took a breath, the cold wind biting at my skin as I stood before Independence Hall again. The storm that night had been but a door to possibilities. Now, with Liam by my side once more, our hands joined beneath the statue of Bartholdi's Liberty enlightening the world, we spoke no words. Only knowing the other was there. With each letter, our love grew, bridging time and distance. His hand guided mine through Philadelphia streets as I navigated modern-day landmarks in tandem with 19th century Philadelphia, our hearts beating as one across centuries. In a world where echoes of love could bridge gaps, we mustered courage to embrace this impossible bond. Liam, now by my side, whispered his plan. An ancient clock hidden within Independence Hall's walls that held the power to traverse time. With trembling hands, we activated it, and in an instant, found ourselves together at Gettysburg, amidst chaos. Liam clutched me close as cannons roared and men fell around us. The familiar pain of his death enveloped him once more, yet he refused to leave my side. A tear fell from Ella Mae Ryder's eyes. We'd been reunited, if only briefly. I kissed her lips with all the love we had shared across timelines, knowing that even in this fragile state between worlds, fate was not done playing its hand. The clock ticked relentlessly behind us as an explosion drew near, shattering our moment. Liam gripped my arm, urging me towards safety, the soldier's instinct still strong, shielding me from falling debris. We found ourselves back at Independence Hall, the heart of a city transformed yet familiar. I won't let you leave me again, I vowed in his ear before the clock's final tick, the world shuddering around us. Liam Ryder took Ella Mae Ryder into his arms, a kiss that would haunt both timelines until we reunited once more through ink and time itself. Our hands intertwined. Fingers laced with those of two souls who knew what it meant to transcend. The photograph now displayed in front of us. Our story, an artifact within the museum's archives. I glanced up at Liam, his gaze was my anchor. "I'll find you," he said with conviction that bridged centuries. "Until we can be together, know that your heart beats as mine." A tear escaped her eyes as she whispered, "And yours will forever beat for me." The world returned to order. Its chaos forgotten in the face of unyielding love. Ready to echo across time once more.